and Kryptic's gonna really enjoy this one. He comes to the line, and Kryptic wins here in Spain.
Oh, Kryptic! Big moment! Big sideways!
He's got under serious pressure now. On the inside goes Kryptic. Looks like he's alongside the Porsche driver. Down the inside he goes. Still can do nothing of it there. CJ also sitting behind that. These two right up front. Oh, there goes CJ.
Oh my god. Bro, this is kind of... Whoa! What the hell?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Gave me that shake and bake, baby. The bottom line is we just weren't good enough as a package, mate. You know what I mean? You know what we're like? We're like a mixed bag of fruit tellers, bro. And Carl, you're the flavor that no one wants. Porsche is literally standing still, and I got to make it 3 wide, and he almost tries to push me off track, and actually caught the curb there of the exit road, but we absolutely blitzed past. Yo, lads, what is going on? What is going on? Right now, I'm telling you guys, I wasn't expecting to see anything new on this game for a little while, but we got the Mclaren 720S. I actually saw the trailer. That's the only way I found out. I wasn't even planning to actually stream today, but I saw the trailer. And yeah, looks as if we've got ourselves a little Mclaren 720S. I know there was a new patch as well. It's 1.9.3, I believe. Hold on, I got like music playing on my ears, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's actually jarring me. Where is this music coming from, bro? You guys can't hear it because I got my desktop muted, but I've just got like constant music in my ears, bro. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm looking, and I'm totally baffled, bro. Where is this sound coming from, bro? I am one confused person right now. I just have but I'm gonna let you guys hear it for a second, because it's just on loop, and I don't know where the sound's coming from. Listen to this. What is this, bro? I don't know where the sound's coming from, but it just won't stop. Oh, what? You thought it wasn't me on COD? Stop it, mate. Sweet sounds of the McLaren. Let's have a look at it. It looks pretty much identical. I did notice a few differences, but yeah, new McLaren, eh? It looks very similar. So I wonder what it looks. It seems like underneath the hood is what's important. But before I do that, I swear I have to stop this music, bro. It's actually killing me. I don't know where it's coming from though. Hold on. Not coming from there. Bro, where is it coming from? Okay, let me close this. What the hell is going on? Oh my God. Where is this sound coming from, bro? Oh, I'm so confused right now. Genuinely. Hold on, task manager. Task manager's got to show me, right? Bro, it's coming from nowhere. It's just looping sound. Hold on, let me close Discord as well. Not coming from Discord. Oh my, bro. Oh, guys. I don't know where the sound's coming from, bro. I'm so confused. Bro, when I tell you I've closed everything on my computer and I can still hear this stupid sound. Oh my God. What is going on? Hold on, let me try the volume mixer. Damn it. Just had it up. Volume mixer. Right? Bro, telling you. Oh, it was Steam. Oh my God, bro. What is that in Steam? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Ah, it was Steam, lads. Jesus Christ. What is it doing? What is it actually doing, bro? It was Steam. This. Oh my God. Why would it just stay playing though? Why? Why is Steam just playing music by itself, bro? Get out of here. How weird is that though? Why is it just playing music? Like, actually, I genuinely want to find out what it is. Oh, look, the M4's on Race Room. Sheesh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close Steam. I'm gonna open it again. Just because I want it over with. I have to shut down ACC for a sec, but it is what it is, man. I don't want nothing playing in the background, taking up my resources and stuff. Exit now. Okay. There you go. Jesus, bro, that's never happened to me before. Never. Look, don't look at my desktop, okay? It's a mess. I've got stuff all over the place. Bro, may that never, ever, 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 ever happen again. Oh my God. I had a whole playlist of just chilled music in the background as well, bro. I was going to chill. I had to close it because I thought it was coming from there. All right. Rockstar Table Tennis. No, that's just GTA, man. But because I play 5M. Now the game's taking absolutely ages to load. OnlyFans logo. You wish, mate. Look again. You'll never find OnlyFans over here, mate. Never. You know what I mean? You find a bunch of other stuff. You find some tunes. You'll find some COD, some music programs, and a couple of TV programs. You know what I mean? Your Honor, quality TV program, mate. Quality. Alright. This game gonna start now. It's mess around. I don't think Steam's not my friend now because I closed it. An error occurred. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Never normally open ACC through Steam, bro. I'm good, man. Well, what's going on? Look at this. Close, exit. Get out of here. Shut, bro. This computer's doing my head in. I need a wallpaper engine. I've actually got one, but it uses up resources. Exit now. Come on. I don't want Steam to start messing around on me. What was it doing though? It was just playing some continual music in the background I just didn't need to hear. Now it's trying to mess me around with ACC. It needs to stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why is this doing this, bro? Right, it's actually jarring right now. Actually jarring me right now. Right, what I need to do is a little task manager. I don't know what's going on. Closed it and now it's just acting up. Right, end task properly. Cool. Better. So 1.93, lads. .93. I need the patch. Has anyone got the patch notes? I want to see what they changed, man. Only the police and my mum call me that. I know a bit. Listen, I started off not knowing nothing about PCs, and within like a year and a half, I could build them. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you jump on PC, bro. You kind of have to. You have to learn some stuff. Right. Where was we before that stupid, silly sound was going on? But go back. Have a look at this Mclaren 720S EVO. Let me see the differences first, if you can spot the differences. This is by far one of my favorite liveries in the game, but because I don't drive the McLaren, I never use it. But I noticed something a little different around here, I think, on the other one. But I don't know. It looks pretty much exactly the same to me. See if I can notice anything on the back end. By the way, I haven't driven a new car like at all. Haven't touched it. Back end looks the same. Whatever differences they are, they're very minuscule in terms of visually. Maybe it's a little bit tightened up, I don't know. But the Sky livery definitely goes hard, bro. Let's see, man. You put the notes in Discord. Sheesh. That was quick, mate. Hold on. That was quick. Open up Discord. Was it in Gen Chat? Yes, it is. Have a little look-see. Can I zoom in on it a bit, mate? Right. What are they saying? Can I zoom in? Hold on. Back to Discord. Good copy image. But now I should be able to zoom in, mate. Surely. Oh, no. Will do. Right, added new McLaren 720S GT3 EVO 2023. Fixed an issue at Valencia with pit lane detection. Didn't know there was one. BOP fine tuning for Bathurst. BOP fine tuning for Paul Ricard the day after SRO. Why do they keep doing that, bro? Maybe it's like SRO's the thing that's making them see that the BOP is bullshit. I don't know, but surely this should be happening before. Honda and Bentley performance improvements. Talk to me. Tell me again. Tell me again the Bentley was getting shafted. Like the Honda, tragic, bro. Tragic. Yo, Detox, what's going on, bro? Twin vanes in the front area, so you did see something different. I didn't see jack shit, bro. Let's see if it brakes better. The only thing I didn't like about the McLaren is kind of like something weird with the steering. I don't know. It's like it's a bit lazy, man. Tire model, slick tires, very cold, wet temperature tweaks. Tire model consumption tweaks. What are they talking about, bro? Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo 2 Aero. I'm reading it like in random order. My bad. Alright. Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo 2 Aero map during your rotation improvements. Sheesh. Ferrari 296 GT3 steering lock set at 400. So what the fuck was it before? Dang. Ferrari 296 GT3 number of ECU maps fixed. No other changes. Lamborghini Hurricane GT3 Evo fuel consumption relative to engine braking ECU maps fixed inverted. Don't know what you're talking about, Mike. But all right. Looks as if they're trying to put in some work, trying to get these BOP situations sorted out. Because here's my thing, right? If we look at the game now, quickly. We go to the cars. We've now got a new Ferrari. I mean, the Audi R8 is an Evo 2, is 2022, so it's new, right? Anything that's last couple of years in my books is new. So the Audi's new, the Ferrari's new, the McLaren's new, the BMW's new, the Lambo's new, the AMG technically is new as well, and the Porsche's new. So all those cars should be close. Even the fucking, you can say the Honda Evo is kinda new-ish. 2019, couple of years, bro. So from my point of view, I'm expecting now there to be at least 6 viable cars at a calendar, if you know what I'm saying. No more of this 1 or 2 cars. No more of that shit, bro. That needs to end. The Aston's rapid still. I hope so, but like my thing is like when you see the Aston in top competitions where all the top drivers are driving, bro, it's not doing nothing. You know what I mean? No one's like, apart from that Ramagnoli guy who's like a Aston specialist, no, most of the time it's not doing nothing, man. Maybe it's the tracks that they pick, I don't know, maybe, but they ain't doing Nathan. But the balance, to get the balance right is very hard, man. Because what's not fast in quali might be rapid in a race or might have much better tire wear than other cars. Bentley ain't got no Evo because the Bentley program is done. They ain't bringing out no more GT3 cars, bro. The Jag. Shit. Oh, yeah. The Jag, man. The Jag's old, though. The Jag's like, was it like 2012? Jag is an old ass car. I heard that Corvette, I swear Corvette is supposed to be making a GT3, right? That'd be decent. What track? We can do some Valencia. Where are you? Blind. Actually, let me test what these liveries is looking like. Let me see. Not much, is there? Not much. I'll take the sky. Probably looks better. Yeah, that CR7 sounded nuts. I said CR7, C7. I mean, the Corvette will be nasty if we could actually get one, man. Let's just go aggressive straight off the back. I'm not even going to take no fuel out just yet. So that other McLaren didn't have TC2, right? I'm sure it never had TC2. Cadillac had that. What was it? I know they had it on Project Cars, but it was terrible. What's up, kid? Come here. You have to whisper. I'm not on camera. It's your bedtime in 5 minutes, so go toilet and then you got 5 minutes. Yeah? Yeah, but go toilet. Yeah. Run TC1. Well, I'm gonna get rid of TC2 for now. What else do we want to test in this thing? It's got a front splitter. No way. Car about to be OP. Max the wing, max the splitter. Sheesh. It's just built with rake. Yo, this car's about to be nuts. I can feel it in my bone structure. What do you think? What's the ECU? I need that ECU mappage. That's what I need, man. I need that ECU mappage. Whoa. What camera is this? Oh, hell no. Can't see. Give me some distance, bro. I'll take that. Front splitter vibes, you know. What are they trying to do? All right. What? She could have 10. Go on. As I said. What in the... Bruv. Who painted that man's car? I need more caster. Oh my god. Oh, audio. My bad. Sorry, Mike. My bad. My bad. Alright, this thing needs a bit of caster. Slap that on. I didn't even touch the toe. Slap. Wow, actually. Won't go that far. Felt alright. I think in the most part, a lot of the toe is going to be a thing of the past anyway. Especially the rear toe. Tire pressures I'm going to do after. Right now I'm just guessing. I'm going to try 3-1 on the TC. Yo, Chris, what's going on, bro? The brake bias 55 on default. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the whole free TC. Five's too much. Try 4-1. Alright, this is pretty much default, so let's just see. Hey, didn't want to turn in. This car's going to be quick, I can tell. Once you get used to it anyway. It totally didn't want to slow down when I tried to shift down. I wonder what the ECU maps are saying. Hold on, I need to get rid of one. Right. Let me get rid of one of these maps because I got the bloody I got both the HUDs on. Get rid of that one. Interesting. It's still got that little thing that I didn't like about the McLaren where sometimes it kind of pushes on out of corners. I'm going to do what I like to do with cars in the moment, and that is I had to go completely soft on the rear. This is funny. This actually resembles more of a properly made setup than normal default setup. Let's see. I wonder what the whole rake situation is like before the car becomes unbalanced. I wonder if we can play around with the rake much more. I'm gonna try it, lads. Maybe I'll go down the front wing. What happens to the aero balance if I change it? By 0.1% it changes the aero balance. Okay, we'll keep it then. Up the rear. The rear end's already pretty high, you see. That's like maybe a bit of preload. Look how rearwards the brake bias is on default, bro. Mental. I'm gonna go even more rearwards. 62 liters, whatever. I'm not too sure yet about the TC settings. 5 seem too much. 4 back end still stepping out a little bit. Might be down to setup. We'll keep it on 4.1. Tire pressures were terrible. Go down. Everybody's 53. I don't know yet. I feel like the aero feels like it's going to be pretty sensitive, man. Wow. Okay, the back end sliding all over the gaff. I had no idea either, man. I need to work on traction for sure. Brilliant. Hey, missed the last corner. Yeah, I saw that with the 296, man. This car's going to be rapid, for sure. Oh, missed it again. Gotta be much more gentle on the throttle out of that corner. Need to improve the traction though. No! Oh my god. Alright, we don't need the rearward brake bias, bro. It already turns a lot. Let's see. The car's nice. It's nice. What's the overlays? The overlays are racing. Is it race labs? Race labs. I don't actually know if we need the rake, you know. Because I feel like I'd gain so much more time just by having the traction. Let me see what if I go. I'm gonna put the rear to minimum. I'll try minimum on the front as well. Probably gonna die on that curb though. No, I'm gonna leave that at 51. Put that down as well. Bro, the car's got time in it. I just need to sort out the traction. Definitely need to sort out the traction. What else? I'll take some fuel out afterwards. Is there a better TC? I gotta mess around with the TC, man. Try minimum front splitter. Good. I'll do that. What was the original? The original rake was 68 on default. I need to test the TC, see if there's a better TC compromise. I'm gonna test 5.0, see what that's saying. Free TC. I'll try that after, bro. So far, in most of the cars, I don't really use TC2 anymore. You know? Okay. I just gotta keep an eye on how much the TC's cutting in and out. Looks like it's staying engaged for a little, yeah, too long for sure. Car feels really nice though, to be fair. I do a couple laps and I start switching it up, see what happens. I think I'm getting on the power too soon there. It's very good over these curbs here though, man. Extremely good. Oh my god. There's something still unbalanced in the setup in the last corner. The back end wants to come round on me quite a lot. No. Right. Yeah, it's definitely fast, bro. Definitely fast. Without a shadow of a doubt, mate. Right. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to try minimum. What else did I want to check? I haven't even done tire pressures properly, bro. That was only the first lap, right? So I'll bring that down by 1, 3. Fuel. All right. TC, let's try like a 3.2. I need to figure out whether the ECU map is normal or not, or whether they've got some messed up ECU map like the Lambo where it's just random stuffs at random numbers, you know. So we'll take the fuel out in a second. To be honest, I don't even want to touch the dampers that much, bro, because it just feels nice. Genuinely feels nice. Maybe one more click. And I think we're good. We're good. EC the same, right? Cool. Because I don't really drive the McLaren, you know, so whoa. Try 3-3. Oh, it doesn't like this corner at all. Bro, so good over the curb through there. Feels good, Carl, I'm not gonna lie. Feels very good. Like, I don't feel like there's gonna be much of a learning process. Everything's pretty straightforward, you know, just like when you jumped in the Ferrari, it just wasn't hard to drive. This isn't hard to drive, you know. It's just I just want to get the correct TC map. Maybe 4.2 might be the one. Right, I need to make a couple of changes. We need to try yeah, I feel like it is better with the splitter. From what I can feel, it feels like it's definitely better with the splitter. I'm gonna put it on 2 though. I'll leave that on 69. Try 4.2. I'm gonna try no rear toe at all. But up on that a little bit. Right. I had it on 3 splitter earlier. Feels nice, but it feels a little oversteer through some sections. I'm going to take the fuel out in a bit, see what it can really do, but I just want to get the overall balance right. Yeah, I think this is the one with the TC. Let's see. I'll tell you what I have noticed though, there's definitely like a limit you can push the car into corners before the rear gives up. That's the only weakness I've seen so far. Like with the Ferrari, it feels like you can push the car into corners quite hard, like braking and turning a little bit. I don't feel like this is the same. That's the only weakness I've seen so far. I broke too early. Yeah, that's the weakness right there. I can feel the back end sliding in that corner a lot. That might be set up though. Maybe you might need some front ride height to balance the car out a bit. I'm gonna try that. I'll try to put the splitter back up to 3 and then add some front ride height, I think. No. Oh, never mind. Missed the last corner again. Oh, this thing's rapid. It's actually rapid. Oh no. Oh. Can't do the last corner. Cannot do the last corner, mate. Bro, I'm all like missing corners and shit. This thing's a flying machine, mate. Can already tell. I wonder if these guys don't know that this car's for free and out. 23.4 in the last sector despite totally missing the last corner. I ran like pretty wide in the middle sector as well. we will see. We shall see. It's just the only thing I can say negatively about this car, realistically, is the fact that when you push it through certain corners, particularly the middle sector, you can feel the rear tires like literally giving up. But like I tried like 5.0, but I feel like the TC is kicks in for way too long. I tried 4.2 and I think 4.2 is decent. Take some fuel out, I guess. We'll wait till the next session. 15 liters. Just want to make it more stable into that trail braking zone, bro. On the other cars, I can control the car on the brake through there. With this car, the back end just feels a little bit loose. I've saved. Did I save it? No. Let me save this as a test. Aero balance is 8.4. Cool. So let's try and knock this up. Okay, so the front aero has a massive effect on this car. Knock that up to 3. I'm going to leave the rear because I like how I can get on the power at the moment. I'm going to try that. Brake bias. Cool, cool. I'm not going to change anything else. I could go back down on the preload a bit because I didn't feel like it was making the car any more stable than it was before. Right, wait for the session to finish. No one's been in here in the McLaren, interesting. Come on, bro. Right. Let's go. Right, here's the corner. And the last corner as well was a problem. Alright, let's see. Okay, it's a little bit more stable now. Okay, and that completely slide for the last corner. Rubbish ending to the lap. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that the front ride height gives it a little bit more balance, but it's slower for sure. Look. Huh? That in? Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Give me 2 secs, lads. Watch the replay for a sec. It's got to make my little one a bottle. Yeah, I think we're going to adjust the ride height when I get back. Give me 2 secs. All right. Yeah, bro, I don't really drive the McLaren at all. So And when I did drive the McLaren, I always felt like it had a lot of like on throttle understeer. But I have to say there's definitely improvements with this car, I think. Managing the traction okay now. Let's try. I'm going to try put the toe back. I'll leave the front on 51. Just need to find the right balance, and I think we can go quick. Again, last sector wasn't great. First sector wasn't great. Still haven't nailed the first sector yet. Yeah, the curb is nice over the curves, man. Even when you run the car on minimum, it's not really a problem. Anyway, let's start finding some time now. What is good though, like if you look at the game at the moment, we've got like a ton of new cars. I think with the right BOP, there's going to be a hell of a lot of selection choice for people now. I think what it is with the McLaren, what I'm finding at the moment, the inside rear wheel tends to spin quite a lot. I think when I'm braking for this corner, I've got to hold it in third for much longer. I think it keeps it a little bit more stable. Not ideal. Yeah, first gear is just slow through there. Struggling way more at the end of the lap for whatever reason. Hey, messed that up. bollocks. Alright, we're gonna try something else. We're gonna try something else. I feel like there's another way to gain more time. I don't think it's a rake issue. I think the rake we can actually put down. Down here. This up. We're gonna see what it does. See how much difference the rear rake makes. About to go more rearwards on the brake bias now. Maybe we can soften the front a little bit as well. The last sector definitely where I've been struggling the most, I think. Yeah, it does not like to be hammered into corners. Yikes. Yeah, certainly way more understeer. Way more understeer. We can't even make it through turn one. Oh my God. There's a compromise we need to make. Problem is, it's safer, but it's not that fast. What I've done to the car. Oh my god, fucking. Nah, something not right with that rear end, mate. And it can't be, it doesn't really matter how much rake I got, that rear end's still coming around. I wonder. Boom. Max out the preload. Tons more rake. Knock this down to 1. Back to minimum. Knock that down. Also on the dampers, feeling like I'll get a little bit more braking performance if I soften this a little bit. This might be a madness. Might be a madness, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yo, alright, what's going on, bro? McLaren's nice, man, considering that I wasn't really like a massive fan of the old one. This one seems to be pretty quick. Just trying to get a setup and a lap together at the moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of bloody Project Cars. Where you try to throw the car into a corner. Into tight corners and the back end needs to step out in certain cars. Oh, look at it. Yep. I'm telling you, high rake is techie. Yeah, it doesn't look any different, but it definitely feels different. Alright, okay, I know the issue. I know the issue. High rake is quicker, but I'm gonna have to find the correct brake balance or brake bias. I'm wondering if a higher brake bias might just be the one. Maybe I'm just bugging, trying to do too much. But it's quicker. High rake is definitely quicker. I just need to balance it somehow. I still keeping enough rake. Do I need go down, I think. What are my tire pressures at? 5 and right, this is the lads, this is the one. This is the one. Telling you. I can feel it, lads. This is it. There you go. I think I got it, lads. Oh, I broke myself. Still didn't lose that much time. We're chilling. Oh my god. Got to be kidding me. That's it. That's all I need to fix. All I need to fix, mate. Maybe I'm just braking too late. I've done it again. See, I broke early and just lost time. Oh my God. Okay, we have an issue with the braking. Or at least I do. Oh my God. What was that? Nah. What's going on? It doesn't even feel hard to get the time, but then you do the lap and it's just messing about, mate. Right, we're going back to the test. We're going back to the test. What I have 69, blah blah blah. We're just gonna have to get good at this. That's it. We're just gonna have to suck it up, mate. What do we think? Actually, might do 14 on the steering ratio. Yeah, I can't get the brakes to run how I want them, bro. Funny thing is, like, I was only like a 1/10.5 off this with like 62 liters, so it should theoretically just be better. Toe can be increased. I know, what are you talking about, the rear toe? Yeah, I know, no, 4.8, I know. But the thing is, it's not even the front end that's the problem, it's the rear, man. Every time I push it into the corner, the back end's like trying to kill me. I'm just gonna send it, mate. Well, I've been struggling in this last corner. So right. This is the issue we're having. Like in other cars, this is one of my best corners. In this car, back end's not having it, man. Can't live with it. Can't live with it, man. All right, for £1 million, this lap. Of course it just slides. Why wouldn't it? Still didn't get it right. Should have made it about money earlier. Would have done the lap. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bam. It is sad. Super sad. The back end soft as hell, bro. There should be no reason for the rear sliding. I haven't gone that much. I haven't gone up on the rake that much. It was like 68 on default. Increase the front spring. What, super stiff? What do you mean, super stiff? All I want is the back end to just be plausible. Hold on, what was it on before? It was on 16 before. That's hella stiff. Watch me die when I get to that curb in the last sector. Okay. Do that. What's my tire pressure saying? I do like it at 26, 7 or 8. Boom. Sheesh. Fuel. The max front toes minus 4.8. Look at the sector time. Well, first sector still wasn't that good. Oh, the rear roll bar is soft already. It's on 1, I think. We'll put it on 0. Well, we'll go out and try this. I'll definitely say like this car's in the mix. I mean, if you look at SRO yesterday, the McLaren was already in the mix at Paul Ricard. I know it's a good track for the McLaren, but I got the wing on max on 12. Got it on max. Max, or in quali, Max is still the fastest, bro. I don't really run negative rear toe anymore because I feel like it hurts you more, but front toe for quali definitely is still the one. So this car's on minimum ride height and it's riding the bumps like no problemo. I actually want to test the Bentley off this as well. Oh my god. Nearly lost it somehow, but scooped it up. Oh my god, fuck. Yo, BB, what's going on, bro? Yeah, I think for people new to setups, it definitely does need a bit more of a breakdown. feel like it feels better around the rest of the lap apart from that one corner. Like one corner. Yeah, it feels better. That's the only corner where it's not as good. But everywhere else it's just better. I haven't even tried it, mate. I haven't even tried it. Literally, it was on default. I tried it on default and I knew that the car was just fast straight away. Instantly. I even had 62 litres and did like a 31.0. You know? Jeez. Outlaw, appreciate the follow, bro. Can I feel like I want to soften the bump though. Hold on. Because I just feel like when I'm braking, I'm not getting all of the braking performance that I want. Do you think I should? I don't want to increase the rear because it makes it like mad snappy. Do you think I should increase the rear? Should I try it? Should I try and increase the rear? Not really. What it is like it's literally just the rear end. It's just the rear end. Like it makes you like you're like tentative when you're putting your foot on the throttle because it comes around a little bit, almost like you know when the inside rear wheel is spinning faster than the outside rear wheel. So it's just giving you that little snap of like oversteer. Pretty much that's the issue. You know, it's like the back end can't live with the front end, but especially when you're like trail braking heavy into corners where you're having to brake and turn a little bit. That's the main issue with this car that I found so far. Like comparing it to the Ferrari, the Lambo, when I brake into that you know what car I'm talking about, that double right hand near the end, I can literally throw it in there in other cars. With this car I feel like you got to be a little bit more, you almost have to get the trail braking perfect, otherwise it just slides from the rear. Like recently, most of my setups have been super soft on the rear, bro. Because I found it in the races, it just lasts way longer. When I go really aggressive in the race, I suffer. Like after like 15 minutes, I can feel the pace falling away, man. Let me save this as test 2. And there's definitely more time in there. But like, for instance, let me show the replay. I tell you the cool, like, when you guys get to test it, tell me what you think. Right. I think the last corner, I've sorted out now. But the last corner used to be like, the car used to slide from the rear a bit. Now it doesn't feel so bad. So the last corner's cool. If we go to, like, all around here, nice. Not really an issue around here. This corner is, well, I came off the curb, I broke like half on the curb, half not on the curb, which is why I had the big snap. But on the exit of this corner, in the Ferrari, I feel like I can put my foot down pretty much straight away and no issues. You know, this is a little bit more like the Lambo where you got to feed the power in a little bit more. And then you have to, like, you can feel the rear going light basically. So you can feel the rear out of this corner trying to step away. So you kind of got to not get too apprehensive about accelerating. You see it there, you see the little slide there. And into this corner, maybe it's me pushing too hard, but I feel like maybe I have to brake earlier for this corner because it cannot. It's like, I don't know. It's like one of the only corners where the rear grip feels like it's not there. Like in the Ferrari, pretty much in every other car I've driven, I can brake pretty late into here, and the car doesn't really slide. This car, it feels like if you push it too hard, instantly you're sliding. So I'm proper taking my time through here. I feel like I'm doing this corner slow, if you know what I mean. And then through this corner, again, I'm not pushing it at all because it starts to slide, and it starts sliding late on, which is what I don't get. Normally, like, you'd expect the car to start snapping round about here, but it starts sliding around here, bro. You can actually hear it. Not enough grip. Maybe. Well, the rear definitely soft. The rear dampers is what was it on it was like similar to this on default. I made a couple of clicks down or whatever, but it was pretty much this on default. Went a bit softer on the front. This was pretty stiff. And I found though, when I go up on the springs and that on the rear, bro, I'm just throwing the car all over the gaff. Maybe I'll go down on the rake, maybe. But I'm all over the gaff. I'll try one click up on the front ride height because I feel like when I tried that before, when I was running the fuel, it was pretty decent. Max the front splitter. Shit. Increase the bump stops on the rear. What, the range or the rate? Maybe I can go down in the range, put the rate up. What's the max? 30. So technically that was pretty stiff then. I was like 3/4 the way. Maybe I'll go 25. Yeah, front splitter, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Whenever Max, whenever I drive a car that's got a front splitter, I always struggle to set it up. Right. We say about the wheel rate. Should I leave that up or? Actually, I'm gonna leave it. Should be oversteering though. After this, we can try the Bentley, and we'll read the patch notes again. I kind of think that it's out of order that they waited to the day after SRO to buff some of the cars, man. I think that's pretty stupid. But like I said, maybe they're using the SRO to gauge the BOP. They buffed the Honda after Apprentice race. They took the mic. I heard man like Smoiler said I ain't even turning up for this. It might just be a trait of the car. I just gotta take it easy. I don't blame any of you lot for if you lot just didn't show up, bro. Honestly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know what? Maybe the brakes are just not that strong. Maybe it's the brakes. Feels a bit smoother, to be fair, on acceleration. Maybe the brakes are just shit. No, I can't get the car rotated on the brake as much as I might want. And for some reason I can no longer do this corner. Can't do that corner anymore. I tried less, it felt sketchy. Oh my god. Conundrum. It might actually be that I'm just not running enough brake bias to the rear, but then I don't mean to be OD, but it is 55 on default, so you probably can get away with running it way more rearwards, bro. Yeah, that's why I got the TC2 on these more fam. Oh yeah, I changed it, didn't I? I had it on max on the other setup. Let's try getting down there with the brake bias, like really getting down there. I'm gonna go click softer in the front. Right. Boom. Go back to 0. Felt cushy. Yeah, I tried 5-0 on the TC, but it cuts in for way too long. Look, watch. Because what I normally run between, on most of the cars, I have a 5-0 or 4-1. But when I tried 5-0, it just stays engaged for way too long. But to be honest, I didn't actually do a hot lap with it, so I don't know. Maybe because I was concentrating on it. Keep an eye on my TC. Tell me if it's like cutting in for way too long. Oh my god, am I even gonna get another lap? No. Stupid. I actually think the rearward brake bias helps a lot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep. I think the rearward brake bias is the one. I would say, yeah, with this McLaren, it's probably more user friendly than the other one. I mean, in many ways, when you look at all of the new cars, they're all kind of user friendly. I mean, maybe the Lambo and the AMG harder to set up. To get the best out of, but the Porsche is pretty easy to drive. I promise, we'll do a couple of laps, then we'll try the Bentley back out. I'll try and run the Bentley setup that I made a few weeks back. The Bentley was down horrifically. I think my fastest lap in the Bentley before this update was a 31.1 or something, I think. Right, the traction's way easier, but I think it is bogging down too much. Oh, missed the apex. There you go, sliding through the corner. Fuck. Right, let me just go in the Bentley before I just never leave this car. See what the Bentley is saying. Have they finally gave it some attention? You. I'm expecting to see Luke Whitehead should be able to get the most out of it. I'm expecting to see 29s. What's the Lambo's fastest time around here? Like a 29.6 or something like that. Right, where is it? Can I use this one? Yeah. Oops. It looked as if he was struggling a little bit for that corner as well. Maybe go with 12. What does Luke do? 30.4. Oh my god. Definitely takes some getting used to. Yeah, but tire pressures are all the way wrong. Oh my god, I forgot. I was awful over that curb. And fix these pressures because they're just way too high. Still on the lap. No, hold on. What's setup is the right one? Test. So this one. I don't even know. We'll try this one anyway. Your game crashes and can't get it to load at all. You need to uninstall and reinstall that, man. You probably got a corrupt file somewhere on your game. You need to uninstall it and then reinstall it, bro. Five times. Yikes. That's crazy. Now, Matt, you sure it's not something to do with like your RAM on your PC? How much RAM have you got? Which car was in here to try and talk you through it, but I don't know where he's gone. He was in the chat earlier. If you press Task Manager, should be able to see. I'm saying if you open Task Manager, you should be able to see how much RAM you got. Yo, RMS, how you doing, bro? I just finished testing the McLaren. Definitely looks very positive. See that how I'm able to lean on the Bentley through this corner? Can't do that in the McLaren, man. Bentley is so bad over that curb, I don't even know what the problem is, man. You got 32. Fuck. I'm lost then, mate. Oh my god, why is it so bad through there? Oh, I didn't even gear down. What the fuck? I was wondering why I didn't slow down. I didn't even gear down. Might have to go on Reddit to see if it's happened to anybody else. Or try and chase it up. Try and join some of the bigger ACC discords and ask questions. See if anybody else has had the issue. You're welcome to join my Discord. Ask anybody if they've had the issue. Also, there's like Dow King, Jardier, Boothby, Foch, any of these guys. You know, join their Discord and ask the question and see if anyone can help you, man. I'm an idiot. I tell you what, I don't get the vagueness when it comes to Kunos and their updates. You say you improved the car, why can't you just tell us what you did? Like you say something's tweaked, like what did you do? What did you tweak? It'd be nice to know. I'm sure I made a whole nother setup on this track and I must just not have saved it. I'm sure I did. Now, I know I made another setup on this track though, I swear. And I remember it because I went into a race and it was wet. Man. Alright, so Luke's in the 29s, bro. His first sector is mint. I actually wasn't doing too bad in the last sector, even though I thought it was terrible. I can't remember what I did in the middle. But his first sector's flying, 32.6. I think mine was like a 33.0, 33.1. He gained most of his time through the first sector. Is 52 a good time for a week-old sim racer around Monza? 52. You probably need, I'd probably say you probably need to get towards the 50s, the 49s. Obviously the fastest lap times around Monza, I believe they're in the 45s. So, you know, if you could aim to be within 3 or 4 seconds of the aliens, I think you're not doing too badly, man. But it takes practice and it takes a little bit of setup knowledge as well. I think this McLaren is an improvement for sure. Definitely easier to drive anyway. They've got the exact same last sector. 29.7, Luke's improved again. His first sector's fine. Once he was in the first sector. No, he's not on track. Gold saw. You know, how the Ferrari can get away with running like 7 TC. If you could do that in the McLaren, the car would be like unbelievable. I can see, like, I definitely feel like the McLaren, the Lambo, Ferrari will be very closely matched. I have to say though, like, even though I've only driven the car for like an hour or so, I'm kind of leaning towards the McLaren being the car to beat because of how easy it was to just pick up and drive. I know the Ferrari's easy to pick up and drive, but it has been nerfed a little. I'm telling you, man, that McLaren's gonna be serious, bro. Once they get it down, that McLaren is going to be a problem. I'm pretty sure of it, man. Didn't invalidate. Ran super wide. Black Gold saw the best controller player on ACC in ACC history. He's on a good lap. Let's see how hard he's able to push it into this corner. He's able to brake so late, and the back end just sticks with it. Ooh. Messed it up over the curb. This is Whitehead, this is Whitehead. So. Yeah, so he's using very rearward brake bias as well. I think he's still getting a little bit of that rear sliding through that corner. Oh. On board. So he's running 1 TC and TC2 on 0, it looks like. So he doesn't use first gear at all. Okay, so he's pretty much braking in a straight line, but you can see the sliding. That literally is this car's weakness, man. I thought it was just me, but definitely through that corner, it struggles a little bit. Ooh. I think the more aggressive you go in the setup, the more you're going to see that sort of having to catch the rear through those corners. Keeping it in 4th, turn 1. Doesn't bother with first gear at all. Yeah, I can see where like he'd be able to gain so much time if he could just put his foot down without having to constantly try and catch the rear end. That's definitely, obviously Luke's a lot faster than I am. Literally he's one of the fastest guys on the game, but you can kind of see where he's having to make the effort to keep the back end in check. That may just be part of the characteristics of the car. I'm sure they will get to grips with it a little more once they've had the car for a few weeks. But the fact that he's already down at a 29.7, the car's only came out today. probably tells you where the McLaren's going to be in a few weeks' time, man. Obviously, we need to see it around a few more tracks. But 29.7 already is strong. Extremely strong. These sectors again, 32.5. I don't think he even did all these sectors on his fastest lap, or did he? We did. Put it together. 23.0. So my last sector ain't even bad, bro. My middle sector's not bad. My first sector, I'm off half a second. Not that I drove the normal McLaren that much, but what I would say is there's not as much on throttle understeer. Like I used to, like when I did try the McLaren, I always used to feel when you put your foot down, it kind of pushes you wide a lot. You know, I don't feel like it has as much of that in this car. Plus, there's a front splitter, so it opens up the setup even more, which is a good and a bad thing. It can make it more tricky for people, but also means you can gain much more from a setup than you could on the old car. There's also TC2 as well, so it's a definite improvement for my money anyway. Definite improvement. Let's see what it's like around all the other tracks. Let's see what it's like. What races are coming up now? It would have been nice to see it today in the LFM Pro, but I didn't get to watch that one, so I'll have to watch it later. I don't know, man. I mean, some tracks are way faster, right? Some tracks, for instance, Paul Ricard, they're in the 51s on this patch. A lot of that's to do with the straight line speed, but I've seen for the most part, most tracks, the lap times are either equal to what they used to be or faster. See what Barry's doing. See if he's having to catch the rear as well. .1. Right, so they're all pretty much doing the first corner in fourth, which is probably why they're so much faster in the first sector. Also doing this in second. Barra, who's doing pretty well, he's leading the silver SRO class at the moment. Oh, there you go. It's just that rear end, mate, having to hold it. I've hardly done any laps in the Bentley. I'm only trying it out now. I'm not sure if it's going to be viable or not, but they said they improved it. I would have liked a bit more details. Barry had a really nice line through there, but then again, then the rear end does what it does through that corner. He had a great line through there. He lost so much. He would have been flying. He would have been about 4 temps up. He lost a lot coming out of that corner. I guess, obviously, because they're running much lower traction, keeping it in second gear stops you from hitting the rev limit as soon. which will then again stops the traction from cutting in as well. So I see why they're not bothering with first gear. Just means you have to be more accurate. What's Barry using? What's brake bias using? 53.4. Yeah, that might just be like what Luke's comfortable with, I guess. Because Luke had on 51. Okay. Now with the Ferrari, the gears are much longer, so you have to go down to third. Old soul's up. Lost a little bit coming out of that corner. Yeah, the Ferrari, you can push it way more through this section. Way more. Might just pit barrier here. They might pick Luke as well. No, just barrier, I think. Oh, the McLaren's nice, man, for sure. New McLaren is very nice. Let's have a look at the sector times. So the sector times are completely and utterly shared between all the drivers, bro. Luke's first sector is actually insane. But I feel like Goldsaw makes that time up in the middle, and I feel like that is purely purely down to, oh no, Luke's gone quicker again. Sheesh. The middle sector, I feel like it's purely down to the acceleration and how the traction is working out in the Ferrari. Because the back end doesn't step out as much. That's literally where I feel like the time comes from. But that last sector from Luke, I would have liked to, let me go watch that back actually. He's at a 0.6 now, so he's matching what the Lamborghini's doing now. Let's see Luke's last sector. See if he gets the back end stepping out in these corners. All right there. Yep, had to catch it a little bit. Here we go, this is the corner. Not too bad. Got it nice that time. Pretty much nailed it to see the last corner. Had to fight it a little bit, but still very good lap. I'll be honest, like, for now, they're fighting the rear end a little bit, but I think they will sort it out. Once they sort it out, McLaren is going to be flying. Because you have to look at that every time they've got a counter steer or they're counter steering and stuff. It's cost them like a half a tenth, maybe a tenth sometimes. So once that gets ironed out, Jesus Christ, that car is going to be flying. I guarantee by this time in a couple of weeks, they're going to be like doing like 29 4s and 3s and shit. What's changing in Evo? I'm gonna have to jump back in it, and show ya. It definitely looks more lively in terms of on the corner exits, but I feel like it's a little nicer feeling in terms of driving it. But I don't even need to drive. I'm just going to show you guys. Oh, actually, let me load up the aggressive maybe. But now, obviously, front aero is a thing. It's previously, I think, only Porsche and the AMG had front aero. So it adds quite a lot to the setup. It looks as if the front aero counts quite a lot towards the aero balance of the car. Whereas in the AMG, the front aero wasn't really a big deal. Maybe they're not running max wing as well. Who knows what Whitehead and them guys are running. But from the get-go, I mean, I didn't like the ride height is pretty high, bro. 58, and I put it down to 50, so don't know, maybe that might help with the balance. Maybe I ran the balance like way too low. Like who knows? But for me, the car definitely feels like you're gonna have to make certain adjustments in terms of how you were used to putting your foot down in the old one. But other than that, other than the back end being a little bit more snappy, everything else feels mint. I think you'll be better off because I think it allows you to change more in the setup. You know, you've got more ways to affect your front downforce now. Obviously, it makes it slightly more technical for like less experienced people playing the game, but I think in the long run, like I said, I can see the McLaren being the car to beat, and it's only been out a couple of hours, but I can already tell the car's got stupid potential. Now that's going to depend on the BOP around all the tracks, but for Valencia, for Whitehead to already be doing 29.6s and the car's been out for what, maybe 4 or so hours, he's pretty much matching the Lamborghini already. So, you know, I think the Lamborghini will be. I think the McLaren EVO is going to be rapid. What I want to see now, though, is let me go back. Now we have, the McLaren. If we look at it, so we've got basically a new Audi, which was 2022. We've got a new BMW. We've got a new Ferrari. We've got a new Lamborghini. We've got a new Porsche. We've got a new McLaren, and basically the AMG is also new. So I feel like between these, how much is it? 6 cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Between these 6 cars, I feel like the BOP should be pretty good now, in my opinion. Now that maybe 6 cars that are now viable to win races and win championships, which should give a way more diverse grid. They made improvements to the Honda and the Bentley. I don't know if it brings them back in line. I think if it brings the Honda back in line, I still think a lot of people will still drive the Honda because, you know, a lot of people had setups to that car that were pretty good. So if they brought the Honda back in line as well, I'm telling you, the grids will start to look insane for the first time in a long time. The Porsche did seem pretty. Let's get the patch notes back up as well, actually. Where are they? So, as it already states, they added the new Mclaren 720 EVO, fixed an issue at Valencia with the pit lane detection, BRP fine-tuning for Bathurst, BRP fine-tuning for Paul Ricard, which I get how they've done that. They've obviously used the data from SRO, but to do these sorts of things after we're having these esports races is kind of like, it's not fair, man. Like, it's not fair that if you're in a Honda and your car's like literally a second off the pace, it's not fair to do that when these guys are trying to compete for prizes, man. This is the type of shit that needs to be done way before you even have any esports competitions. It's not fair. But the Honda and the Bentley performance improvements, and for me, this is all great, but it's too vague. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, we've improved the performance." All right, what did you do? Break down what you did. Do you know what I mean? This may be the difference between people actually picking these cars back up. Give us a detailed breakdown and exactly what improvements on what tracks were actually made. The Audi Evo aero map during your rotations improvements. We shall see what that means. Tire model consumption tweaks. Again, we don't know, not a detailed explanation of anything really. It just said, I tweaked some shit. Tire model slick tires at very cold, wet temperature tweaks. What does that mean? You tweaked it, good for the positive, for the negative. What? Like, tell us. The Ferrari 296 GT3 steering lock set to 400, which is cool. Ferrari 296 GT3 number of ECU maps fixed. No other changes. Lamborghini Evo fuel consumption relative to engine braking ECU maps fixed. Inverted. Bentley more power. So we shall see what these changes mean, man. I'm sure we'll see it more and more over the next few weeks. It's crazy because the Bentley's always been like, the Bentley was like rapid in a straight line. They've never really got the characteristics of the Bentley correct for my money in this game, because before it was a beast around fast corners. But if you watch real life, you know that the Bentley got a lot of its time from its straight line performance. You literally couldn't get past it in a straight line. It was rapid. You know, that's where it got most of its time from. It wasn't through the corners and stuff like how it used to be in this game. So we'll see if they've done that or corrected that. The Audi is quite interesting because the Audi is one of those cars that on one of its good tracks is right up there. So if that's been improved, that may be top tier viable as well. Like I said, all I want to see is a good 6-7 cars, all like literally over like a 10 race calendar. Every one of the top 6-7 cars should be fast enough to win at least half of those tracks. And I think you'll get a good like championship battle. And it won't just be everyone just sat in a Ferrari and, you know, like, because otherwise if it is that's what's going to happen. I still feel like the BMW may need to be tweaked as well. Made a little bit better. At least, like, I get that it's hard to tweak a car based off of like quality performance because you don't know how that's going to affect the race. Some cars like the Bentley were like way better in the race anyway. Were never really like a great one lap car. But if you buffed it to make it fast over one lap, then in the race, it will just destroy it. So you got to try and find that balance. But there's enough people, I'm sure there's enough people willing to help Kunos to find the correct balance in this game, for sure. There's definitely enough people. And I get that they're using SRO, but it's kind of backwards that you're using a competition to sort your BOP out when each driver is putting their all in, you know, and some of them haven't got a fucking chance to do anything because the BOP is screwed, you know? Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it was on 1,000 anyway. It's a bit weird why the steering rotation was 1,000. I'm not gonna lie, I tried the Audi around this track. I could barely drive the thing. It felt awful around Valencia. I was like confused, like what's happened to this car? What the hell has happened to this car, bro? But like I said, like we should be seeing loads of different cars on. Hopefully when AOR comes, you know, what should happen is we should get to a stage where you just drive what you like to drive, not what you feel like you're forced to drive, which has been over the last few years. That's what's been happening. People have been driving cars they don't even really care about, but because they're competitive, you're sort of forced to drive it. Yeah, and I like the Audi. I like the Audi. Hopefully they've got the Audi right now. Like hopefully it's nice and cool. I mean, Statsenko's doing an insane job in that car, but you can see where it just lacks the ultimate pace. Like it's good enough, but it just needs that little bit more because, okay, if we go for real life, then we already know that the Audis and the AMGs are pretty much have been the strongest two GT3s over the last few years. The 296 does look promising though. 296 looks very good as well, but definitely the Audi and the AMG are like mainstays in terms of how fast they are in the real world. So I feel like the game should reflect that. You know, it should reflect a little bit of what we're seeing in the real world. But not to mention that I still think, you know, I'm fine with having a fast Lambo. I'm fine with having a fast McLaren, just as long as, you know, I'll get that on every track you're not going to be able to get perfect BOP. But let's just say at the bare minimum, we need 4 cars that can compete around every track. If we get that, then you've pretty much solved the BOP problem, bro. Because what we were getting before, we were having tracks where one car is just way faster than anything else, so that race is boring. You have another track like, I don't know, like a fucking Laguna Seca where the old Porsche was way faster than anything else. So, and then when you get a calendar for a championship and you have certain tracks like Spa, Laguna Seca, you have like tracks where certain cars are specialists at, people start picking via the calendar. So they see a calendar that's got like 5 tracks where the car is absolutely rapid. Everyone's just going to jump in the same car. Whereas if you get a calendar where there's, you know, a certain amount of tracks, but there's 3 or 4 cars that are all similar speed, then you get way more diversity on the grid, man. Let's be honest, bro. In AOR, I remember AOR one season, we did, what season was it? And literally, it must have been 90% Porsche. I will never forget that season, bro. Every single person was in a Porsche. Guys that you've never seen drive a Porsche before in a Porsche. And it was like, bro, it's the most jarring thing, bro. It was like a same spec series almost. Yeah, the Lambo's quick, man. The Lambo's fast. I think the Lambo would have won the race yesterday in SRO if Tinko didn't tap the back of Tinitsa. I think Tinitsa would have won that. But what was good about yesterday is there was a lot of different cars at the front. Lambo was up there, McLaren was up there, Ferrari was up there. Statsenko was just about holding on in the Audi as well. The AMGs were up there at the beginning. Obviously, McCormack had his issue down the straight, hitting the curb and spinning out. So it looked pretty good that he had like a few different cars. But I've always thought that Paul Ricard tend to get that at Paul Ricard, man. Paul Ricard for me is one of the best circuits on the game for racing. And if you look at the history in terms of BOP, there's always been a few cars that could get pretty close to each other. I remember a race me and Prenter had back in the day. Me, Prenter, Jardier, Hassini, Noble. I think we were all in different cars, but we were all like nose to tail for ages. I think Raps as well. I think Raps was in the Ferrari, Jardier was in the Bentley, I was in the Lambo, Prenter was in the Audi, Hassini was in the AMG, and Noble was in the McLaren. Noble did get off, but the rest of us, we were fighting like nose to tail for the whole race. I mean, we're all in different cars. That's why I feel like the game needs to get to again. You don't think any cars that so can be called uncompetitive? I mean, the Honda after the nerf was terrible, bro. Literally, what was that? SRO yesterday, right? Obviously, all the fastest esports drivers. If you look at the first couple of rounds, all the Honda drivers were together right at the back. I mean, that tells you all you need to know. And you got guys like Smolia, who is probably like, if you used to think of the top 10 fastest guys on this game, Smolia would probably be in your top 10. And this guy's qualifying like 37th, 38th. Like, that's, you know, even Prenter said to me that he was, you know, grinding the Honda because that's the car he's using for the esports competition. And he's doing like 53, I was like at 53.4, 53.3, like grinding. Then he jumped straight in a Ferrari and instantly like 52.4 without even having to practice. Like, that's way too big. The gap should never be like that. You know, and it is what it is, man. But guys, listen, it's almost 10:30. I'm gonna be getting off. But it was definitely a nice seeing a new car in the game, man. You know, I wish we'd get tracks updated like that. I wish we'd just get like we just got a new track from nowhere, you know? Just dropped us a track. No one was expecting it. I'd love to see that, bro. Get me Manicure. Get me some Asian tracks, bro. I tell you what as well, I'm sure Race Room had an update as well. I think Race Room's now got an M4. Got the BMW M4. I think Malinowski did very well in that race as well, though. He drove well. It was a good battle. It was a very good race to watch. Very good race to watch. It's a pity that McCormack spun out. It would be nice to see how it would have played out with all the cars, but wasn't to be. But qualifying was insane, like insane. 5, 6 guys, like half a tenth, you know. And just seeing where the cars got their lap time from that's what I like about, you know, having all these different cars at the front. They all generate lap time completely differently. Some of them are just beasts in a straight line. Some of them are just mega in the last sector with acceleration. You know what I mean, some of them are just great over curbs. It makes it interesting, man. What I tell you what it is about Paul Ricard, which I think makes it probably the best track for racing on this game. Like, because you know you've got that long straight, depending on what car you're in, you know, if you're in a car that's not as fast in a straight line, you know through that first sector, you've got to absolutely send it. In fact, you start sending it from the moment you get off the back straight on the lap before. And then, you know, you've got to like nail the last sector, nail the first sector, just to get them like 7, 8 tenths out of your slipstream. Otherwise, you're in trouble. That's what I enjoy about Paul Ricard, that the whole mentality of having to think about all the corners before, because you know what's coming up on the back straight. There's no other track that does that on this game, to be honest. Paul Ricard's the only track where it's like, okay, I need to lock in for this first sector because I know what's coming when we get to the back straight. And again, if it's the other way round, if you got a car that's rapid in a straight line, you're doing everything you can just to hang on to the guy through the first sector, because like he might be able to nail the curves or have better acceleration or more turning. You're trying to do everything just to stay within 6 or 7 tenths. You know, I think for racing, it's actually my favorite track on this game. Man, it's not my favorite track to drive, but for racing, it's probably my favorite track to watch races at. We shall see what this update holds for the rest of the cars. I think the M4 might need a slight buff as well to get that back in the mix, because I think once that car's back in the mix, I think we'll be complemented with all the cars. You're gonna see a few people driving the AMG. I think maybe some of the AMG you know, maybe some of the AMG legends like Marek Shins, maybe some of them guys, you might see them in the AMG. But hopefully we see a much more diverse grid, man. Hopefully. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go chill. You guys make sure you join the Discord if you haven't joined already. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And I will catch you guys maybe next week. Me and Luke Addison are supposed to be doing like another driver ratings thing, but we're gonna try and get like literally every single driver. Like we're actually gonna go through everybody. So there's literally must be at least 100 top tier drivers on this game. We're gonna try and get everybody for this driver tier list. So it's gonna take time, and we're gonna do like a massive list of the drivers and see who's coming up as number 1 and whatnot. And yeah, it should be cool. But anyway, that's for the future. Other than that, I'm gonna get off. So you guys take care, man, and peace.